feeling tonight, man? How everybody feeling tonight, man? You know what I'm saying? How you guys feeling? Hoping everybody okay. Hoping everybody had a good Tuesday. My vibe feels good. You know what I'm saying? Loving it. No matter what, we always here in the building. No matter what, yo. No matter what, we always in the building. We always here. That's what I'm starting to do now, man. I came up with this today. I'm just gonna play instrumentals, man, with good vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna play instrumentals with good vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Get everybody warmed up, man. Get everybody ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure y'all ready, man. I'm ready. Gotta make sure y'all ready. Got 28 in the chat and only 7 likes. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the lights up, because I wasn't coming on tonight, man. I wasn't coming on tonight at all. But I wanted to say, I wanted to, you know, to voice my opinion. Yeah, but I fucks with you too, big homie, all day. All day. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of what you guys did for this channel this year. You know what I'm saying? Let's be so real, man. You guys pushed me so hard this year. Last year was my hardest year emotionally. But you guys pushed me to not quit this year. You guys urged me to not quit. You know what I'm saying? You guys pushed me so motherfucking hard in 2020 that I owe you every fucking thing I got in 2021. You know what I'm saying? I even owe the haters. I'm serious. I even owe the haters. You know what I'm saying? I even owe all the people who dislike me. I owe all them. Because without them, I would not have grown. So I most definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. A63 will tell you, you know what I'm saying? Once I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. Hey, me and A63 can get in an argument now. I love that guy. I love that dude. OG, what's good? Anthony, what's good? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? And yes, I do believe I am the best to do this. And I don't want nobody to get mad at me because I say I believe I'm the best. Because if you don't want to be the best and you don't believe that you're the best, then you'll never be the best. So I believe I am the best. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all can enjoy these introductions from now on. Because this is how the introductions are going to be from now on. You know what I'm saying? We got 36 in the chat. Let's get 36 likes. But we about to get to business. I'm just greeting everybody in the chat. I want to greet everybody. So we're gonna go back to the top, and I'm gonna greet everybody. We're going in. What's good, Anthony? What's good, Baltimore Raven? What's good, Maiden Day 305? What's good, big homie Edward? What's good, Alakazam, representing the Clemson Nation? What's going on, Charles Johnson? What's good with you, my brother? Who else I got? What's going on, Mr. Jonathan Rivers? Austin Rivers balling for the Knicks, so I'm appreciating that. Them motherfucking Canes, what's good? 86 motherfucking 3. 863 Kane, hashtag 1219863. Hashtag 1219863. That's what that is. OG Kane. Hashtag OG 1219 Kane. These guys been riding with me forever. Edward, hashtag 1219. 405 Kane. My nephew Mo Better Kane. Hashtag 1219. Alakazam. Clemson, hashtag 1219. Hashtag 1219 to the Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Smiley, the queen of the chat this year. Hashtag Smiley 007. Kane, hashtag 1219. Terrence, what's good, Terrence Jenkins? Nephew States, what's good? Hashtag 1219. I appreciate it. I wish you could see the whole setup because I got it, man. Hurricane JD, what's good with you, bro? Hashtag 1219. Hashtag 1219, miss me. 52 in the chat, so let's get started. Hey, Google. Stop. Hey, Google. Stop.
The mic's off.
Yo, man. How did y'all like the intro? Instead of just going into it, just getting your vibe ready, you know what I'm saying, getting you a drink on. That's going to be the new way we enter the channel from now on. So if y'all didn't like it, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all liked it because we're going to recognize the people that are in these chats, man. You know what I'm saying? Just all strictly instrumentals. No rapping, no nothing. Just instrumentals, man. I found a dope instrumental playlist, and I'm just going to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? So we like I say, every time somebody, you have to elevate your game because I can tell you to the fact the hosting one has elevated his game to another level. Mark Rogers has elevated his game. T2Y has elevated his game. Junior the Big Dog has elevated their games. Coach Coop has elevated his game. Paul Scoop has elevated his game. So that means I have to elevate my game. I have to elevate my game. Can't stay the same. You gotta elevate. Gotta be an innovator. Iron sharpens iron, bro. Those guys are good. I gave Paul Scoop a lot of hell, man. I did. I gave him a lot of hell. But I actually respect him now. I actually respect him now because he's working. And you have to respect a man that is working. And he is working. So you guys go check out Paul Scoop on you because he is working. T2Y is working. The hosting one is working. These guys are elevating their game. And if they didn't elevate their game, then I would stay the same. And isn't that when we talk about Miami Hurricanes football? Is complacency. I'm with that Alakazam Clemson 1219, man. That 1219 means a lot to me, man. It's bigger than football, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Terrence, I owe you something, Terrence. I owe you something, Terrence, man, because you've been on the channel for a long time. So I owed you that, man. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to this, man. All right, there's rumors circulating about. We all know for, and I uploaded a video. I don't know why it took so long to upload, but I uploaded a video talking about Stroud and Mike Rump both being relieved of their duties. So to me, this is the easiest video in the world for me to do because I'm so much different from everybody else. This is easy for me to do. With those guys being relieved of their duties, right? I don't want you guys to get mad at me. There will not be I heard about that. There will not be a new defensive coordinator at the University of Miami. There will be an old defensive coordinator at the University of Miami. And his name is Manny Diaz. Okay? From my understanding, and I didn't get any calls until this afternoon. until I got home from work. I did a Facebook chat before, and I did a video. But Rump is gone. Bowden is returning. But there will not be a new defensive coordinator in the University of Miami. Manny Diaz will resume calling plays for the defense. Okay? And it was I knew that before anybody even told me that. And I would still have to be proven wrong. And the reason why is if you are a football fan, not just a Miami fan, if you are a football fan, right? If you're a football fan, let's just be straight up honest. And I'm only gonna be on for an hour tonight because I just got, being that I didn't get my my PlayStation 5, which I'm actually happy I didn't get, because I went over a friend of mine's house and played his PlayStation 5 beside his PlayStation 4, and we were playing 2K, and we played 2K and Call of Duty. It's really not that difference right now. The upgrades that it's gonna be great, but the upgrades that Sony has released for the PS5 is really, you can't tell the difference between the PS4 and the PS5 besides the controller. 68 in the like. There's 68 in the chat. Let's get. I'm telling you, I definitely would like the likes to be up. And I'm going to put my PayPal in there. So if you guys do decide to donate, please, 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 do not donate to Super Chat. Donate to PayPal. If you guys, so I'm between Corny and Rob since we released Coach Rump. It's only one coach that I want since we released Coach Rump. But let me get into this first. All right. If you're going to hire a defensive coordinator, right? The last thing you're going to do is fire defensive staff before your defensive coordinator can recruit them or can interview them. Okay? So with Stroud and Rump being released, that lets you know. That ought to let you know right there. That ought to let you know right there. That lets you know right there that if they are released, by Manny Diaz, that lets you know that Manny Diaz is going to take over the defense. Because you're not going to release it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to release players. Release coaches. It makes no sense to release coaches. At all, it makes no sense to release coaches if you're going to bring in a defensive coordinator. You're going to allow the new defensive coordinator to interview the whole defensive staff, and allow him to pick and choose who he wants. So, if you are looking for a defensive coordinator, and if you have been misled, then I'm not betting a book on it. I'm not betting even $1 on it, because I'm not 1,000% sure. But what I'm telling you is, if you pay attention to the history of football, if you are replacing a coordinator, you typically don't fire anybody during the off season until you get that coordinator in and you allow him to do his evaluations. Because just saying this coordinator that you hire, like Stroud or Rump, They wanted Stroud. Just think. Just say they wanted those two. They wanted one of those two, right? Then now there's a conundrum. So that doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. If it don't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense to fire or relieve someone of their duty when you're going to hire someone else who may or may not want to keep that guy on the job. Another thing that is a misconception is that Miami does not spend money on coaches. Okay? And I'm going to open up the phone lines in about 2 minutes. Oh, Miami doesn't have the money. We have to stop saying that. Okay? We have to stop saying that Miami is not willing to spend money on coaches. This is not the Donna Shalala Miami. This is the Julio Franks Miami. Okay? Ever since Julio Frank has taken over Miami, he has given the bag to these coaches. All right? Mark Richt had total control, total autonomy over whatever he wanted to do. Manny Diaz has had total control, total autonomy over anything he wanted to do. You think about it. Manny Diaz and Blake James blocked Alonzo Highsmith. It wasn't about money. It was about control. It wasn't about money. It was about control. So I don't want to come on here and bust any bubbles or balls or anything like that. But like I said, I keep my ear to the ground and I hear things too. And someone came to my channel and said, you know, Paul just said we're going to get a defense coordinator. And I went and listened to Paul, and Paul did not say that. Paul did not say that. He did not say we're getting a defense coordinator. That's not what he said. He said they're willing to open they're willing to open up the pocketbooks. And I'm here to tell Paul, my brother, they have always been willing to open up the pocketbooks ever since Julio Frank has been there. It's not the pocketbooks that's the problem. 84 in the like, 84 in the chat, 55 likes. If you come in the chat, hit the like button. Yeah. All you have to do is you don't even have to leave the stream. All you have to do is take your cellular device, and I'm going to show you this right here. You go down, you don't have to leave. You leave the live chat, and you hit the like button. You leave the live chat, you hit the like button, then you come right back into the live chat. You do not have to leave the video in order to hit the live button. In order to hit the like button. So you do not have to leave the video. All you have to do is exit from the live chat, hit the like button, and then go right back into the live chat. And you're still in the video. So do me a favor, hit the like button. Just hit the like button for me. Let me see. Let me read some of these. Let me read some of these. Let me read some of these comments. Miami have money, but football support athlete. Miami have money, but football support athlete program. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. They support the athletic program. Maybe back in the days they didn't. But with Julio Frank, and I've sat down with Julio Frank, and I've talked to El Capo. El Capo came from Michigan, a huge football tradition, and he's at every single game. He wants to see Miami great again. I truly believe in our president, Julio Frank. I believe in El Capo. As a matter of fact, I want you guys to start hashtagging Julio Frank, hashtag El Capo. I want you guys to give this guy the respect that he deserves. because he is one of the main reasons why Miami's on their way back. Not just that. And I'm going to keep saying this. As many people want Blake James fired. Blake James brings the bag. His pockets run deep in Miami. So if you replace him, you need to replace him with somebody who can bring the money that he brings. And that's going to be hard to do. Maiden Day said, Manny got the approval for more money on the defensive side of the ball. I believe he is going to hire top position coaches. I know he really wants Jeff Simpson. I'm going to explain to you one coach. I'm going to explain to you guys one coach that I would like to see. I'm going to explain to you one coach that is a dog. There's only one coach that I want to see as a guarantee hire at the University of Miami on the defensive side of the ball. Can anybody guess who that is? If anybody can guess who that is, I will send them $10 to their PayPal. You have 10 seconds. And I will send you $10 to your PayPal if you can guess who I want to be coaching at Miami on the defense side of the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody guessed it. Philip Buchanan. And Edward, being that you did it after the 10 seconds, guess what? Hit my PayPal and request $10. Even though you did it after the 10 seconds, I'm going to honor that. Hit my PayPal and request $10. I want Philip Buchanan coaching our defensive backs. So Edward, hit my PayPal, send me a $10 request, and I'm going to send you $10 for getting that guess right. Because I might have speeded up the count at the end. I don't know. But you guessed it right. So send me that. But I want Philip Buchanan coaching. Charlie Strong. I understand you like Charlie Strong, but I'm explaining something. Charlie Strong is a defensive coordinator. I think Philip can recruit. Philip has deep ties in Miami, 863. He has deep ties in Miami. He has very deep ties in Miami. I think Philip can get any kid that he wants almost. But he also can develop a two-star. I watch him work with these kids. Oh, man, Edward, I appreciate that. Edward said he's going to match my 10 and send me 20. Wow. That's a first. That's crazy. Well, I'm not going to match your 20 and send you 40. I'm not going to match your 20 and send you 40. I'm not going to do that. All right, let me see something. Anthony, I'm going to keep saying this, Anthony. If you want me to read your comment, Anthony, if you want me to read your comment, I'm not skipping through your comments on purpose. But if you want me to read your comment, if you donate, I'll see it. I can't see everybody's comment. There's no way. We have over 108 in the chat right now. I can't read everybody's comment. If you don't have PayPal, then hit a $2 super chat, and I will read your comment. But I can't read everybody's comment. It's impossible. So can you explain why you him? Can I explain why you him? Why I want? Because I've watched him develop young kids. I watched him play professionally. I've watched him in Miami. I think he's in Miami. I think he's built for this. I can't give you X's and O's. I just can say that's the guy that I want. I'm not saying he's the right guy. You're saying Baker just got fired? So if Baker just got fired, that's letting you know right there that Manny is going to take over this defense. That is letting you know that right there. Manny is going to put, I'm going to have to go look this up because I haven't seen this. So I'm going to have to go look this up. I don't see that. I don't see Blake Baker being fired. So if he got fired, I don't see that. I don't see it. That's the great. I don't see it anywhere. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna call him a liar until I look it up. I don't know. I can't call him a liar until I look it up. $5 donation from Todd. Hey Todd, do me a favor. Todd, do you have PayPal? Todd, do you have PayPal? I'm not saying Baker is gone. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen it. Do me a favor. Hook up PayPal, and when you donate to PayPal. I'm going to figure out a way to highlight PayPal donations. I'm tired of giving all of my money to YouTube. YouTube, and you can ask any YouTuber. They supposed to take 30%, but they take about 65-70% of your revenue. I'm just tired of giving all of my money to YouTube. I'd rather give it back to you guys like I did with the giveaway today. I'd just rather give it back to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube takes all of your money. All of it. So it gets frustrating. We got 114 watching, 74 likes. I'm going to open up the stream. Like I said, hit the exit button. Go hit the like button so we can get 100 likes. I'm only staying on for another 30 minutes. I'm only giving you guys an hour tonight. So the first 30 minutes with me. Now I'm going to open up the chat for people who wants to come in. And let me know what you think. Isaac must not have just heard what I said. Appreciate that $5 donation, Isaac. Isaac, do you have PayPal? For everything you send me, I will send you that 30% back. So if you have PayPal, I'm gonna post it at the top of the chat. I prefer PayPal over Super Chat because I'm telling you, if you can ask any YouTuber who does it, any of them, from Coach Coop to Paul to T2Y, YouTube truly takes all of your money. They take all of your revenue. So I would rather um, give the money back. What's going on, Anthony?
Hey, Zo.
I can't hear you.
Hey, Zo. What's up?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see something because I need to switch my mic. Hold on, I might need to switch my mic settings. Hold on. Cam mic, audio, mic. Speaker default. Testing, testing, testing. Say something.
I can hear you
Say something.
perfectly. There's
Anthony.
no feedback or. Hello, can
Anthony,
you hear
say
me?
something.
Can you hear me? Can
You
you hear
can't hear
me?
me?
Can you hear me? Can you?
Something isn't right. We going
No.
through this
It's
again?
on. It sounds like you accidentally muted. Did you mute me by mistake?
Testing, testing. Test, test, test. Test, test. You hear me? I can't hear you.
I can hear
I'm gonna
you.
have to fix this again.
Did you mute me?
Something?
Did you mute me by mistake?
I don't know
Did you
why
mute me?
I'm on general.
I'll come in and I'll go out and come back in. See if that works.
Test, test. Well, let me see something. Say something.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you
I'm
hear
gonna
me?
have to fix that. I don't know why. I
Did you?
can't. I can't hear anything. Let me switch out. Let
Maybe
me
you
switch out.
muted me.
Let me switch out. Say something now.
Can
I
you hear me
still can't
now?
hear nothing. I have no idea
Did you
what's
mute?
going on with my speakers.
Maybe you muted me by mistake. Did you mute my mic by mistake because you can
No, you're
control
you're
who you
you're,
mute?
you're good.
Did you?
You're you're good now. I just can't hear my I can't hear the way I want to hear. But you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Here, what I was saying before is, Zoe, if Manny is taking over the defense, do you think that means he's possibly demoting Blake Baker to the linebackers coach?
I said a couple of weeks ago that I thought he was going to demote Blake Baker to the linebacker coach. Um, I said that a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, because isn't Packy going with Banda to Utah State? Isn't Packy going
Yeah,
to
I
Utah
think so.
State with Banda and Van Dyke?
I think so.
And if we
What
hire another,
what happened
if we
to
hire defensive backs,
what happened to Van Dyke? I thought do you see why I love Perry so much?
he
I can't hear you.
no, I'm talking about DeMarcus. I'm talking about DeMarcus Van Dyke.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're right. My
DeMarcus,
bad.
not TBD. I'm talking.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Go
DeMarcus is
ahead.
going to Utah State. Yeah, but if we're hiring a defensive back coach, does that mean he's going to coach all the defensive backs at one time, or is he going to just coach the cornerbacks and we're going to hire another safeties coach?
I want Philip Buchanan to be the defensive backs coach.
Why don't you? Why do you want Philip? Because the reason why I'm saying Corey Raymond is because he has the track record of developing players and sending them to the NFL and stuff like
I
that.
want Philip Buchanan. You know why? Because I want somebody who understands Miami football.
You don't
I
think
do.
Miami can recruit in this area?
I want. It's not whether or not I believe he can recruit in this area. All right, I'm explaining to you why I want a guy like Philip Buchanan. I'm explaining to you why I want a guy like Lamar Miller. I'm explaining to you why I want a guy like Charles Farms. This is what these are my reason for explaining to you why I want guys like this. Guys that will put fear in Manny's heart. Guys who will put fear in Manny's
Who are
heart.
not afraid to. These guys are going to call him on his BS. Is that what you're trying to say?
Exactly. I don't want a bunch of do boys. I want guys who are going to put fear into Manny's heart. It's that simple. And everybody that you're naming is not going to put any fear in Manny's heart. Mike Barrows will put fear in Manny's heart. You know, I'm an Uncle Lou fan. I'm an Uncle. Hey, Josiah Young. I'm an Uncle Lou fan, so I'm gonna stand up with you. Uncle Lou might be the best to you. He might be the best to you. I mean, I'm okay with you saying Uncle Lou is the best. The funny thing about it though is, Josiah, is why are you over here having to? If you really thought he was the best, then you wouldn't be over here saying he's the best. You wouldn't even need to say that in this chat. I'm just saying, like.
So Zoe,
Yeah.
back to my question about hiring a new DBs coach. Does that mean if that happens, do you think he's going to be coaching all the DBs at once, or we're going to hire a safeties coach to coach him, coach the safeties?
A lot of teams are doing this safety DB coach, so they may do that. I don't know. All I know is I think it's too. Yeah, that's what I'm about to answer for you.
Would you rather have Philip coaching? Okay.
I'm about to answer for you. I would rather be one coach coaching defensive backs because it's too confusing.
You're confusing the kids. Who do you go? You're going to one coach for one position, and then that works in the NFL. But it
doesn't work in it. I don't know too many NFL teams that have a defensive safety coach and a defensive and a cornerback coach. I don't watch a lot of NFL anymore, but I don't know that. We got 123 in the chat, 89 likes. Let's get the likes up, please. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100.
So you were saying earlier that Miami has never had a problem with. Do you think it's Manny not having an ego problem and not giving control to other people? Is that why
Manny? No. Manny doesn't have an ego. Manny is afraid. I have an ego. I'm an alpha male. I'm not afraid of challenges. I have an ego. I'm an alpha male. I'm not afraid. Manny is afraid. He doesn't want to be challenged. And that's how I feel. But I also feel that he's a young coach. I also feel that he's a young coach that may grow into it. Ray Lewis doesn't want to coach. He's a motivational speaker. And I respect that.
Zoe, I'm going to come back. I have to tell you did it real quick. Is that okay?
Yeah. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. The only team that has to buy players is Alabama. Roll Tide, do me a favor. Name me 10 stars. Matter of fact, name me 5 stars from the state of Alabama that plays on the Crimson Tide. Name me 5 stars from the state of Alabama that plays on the Crimson Tide. Name them for me. Name them for me, because you're starting to be real disrespectful. Are you going to make me pull your wrench? Because you're starting to be real disrespectful. What type of dumbass question is that? You name me 5 stars from the state of Alabama. Doesn't have high school football. Y'all have Lanier High School. And that bullshit high school, what is it, Dover or whatever, that get their ass whooped every time they leave out of the state of Alabama? Name me 5 stars on Crimson Tide. That's Hoover, the University of Hoover, who got their ass embarrassed. My nephew played for Lanier High School and Montgomery, and they beat the brakes off of the University of Hoover. You can't name me 5 stars in the country. Fuck just being from Alabama. You can't name. You know who the biggest star from Alabama is right now? Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is the biggest star from the state of Alabama. Y'all see how quick I shut him up? Y'all see how quick? Do y'all see how quick I shut him up? Do y'all see that? Y'all see that? Rex Ryan. There you go, Rex Ryan. Julio Jones, Rex Ryan. Charles Barkley didn't play football. Charles Barkley didn't play football for the University of Alabama. I need 3 more likes for 100. Hey, as soon as I said that, Roll Tide gave me a dislike. We don't have a tradition. You don't have a tradition. Bro, most of your championships came during slavery days. Most of your championships came during slavery. I tell you what tradition you do have. You have traditions of lynching black folk. You have a lot of them traditions. Those are traditions that you have. You have them traditions. What's up, Elliot? Elliot got me mad today. Elliot asked me in Facebook. Elliot asked me in Facebook what I want Pat Surtain to be the coach for Miami, a defensive back coach. I would throw up in my mouth if Pat Surtain was hired as defensive back coach for Miami. That's the tradition that Alabama has is hanging black folks and burning black churches. Hey, being honest with you, hey, don't get mad at me. That's the what great players came out of the University of Alabama. All great players that came out of the University of Alabama got paid because they came from Miami and Georgia. 4 little girls. We're not even going to talk about the 4 little girls that got killed in Alabama. Like, serious. The only reason y'all great is because the state of Georgia and the state of Florida made y'all great. Yep, killed Martin Luther King too. God dang. You the one keep bringing up Miami. You from Atlanta, so why you not a Georgia Tech fan? Or why you not a Georgia Bulldog fan? Or maybe it's because you're a bandwagon fan. Yeah, y'all see how I do, people? Y'all see how he backpedaling now? He's backpedaling. At least all of our, if we did pay our players, we paid our players to stay home. You paid our players to enter the realm of the KKK. Thank you. I don't know who killed Malcolm X. We ain't talking about Malcolm. I'm talking. No, only reason I mentioned that. Only reason I mentioned that is he said how many players in Miami paid. Why would you go from a city like Miami to Tuscaloosa, Alabama? I don't know what happened to the live stream. You in the live stream, right? Amari Cooper from Miami, or at least Florida. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into this, man, because I only got 14 minutes. I'm telling you, I'm done at 7:30. I'm done at 7:30. He's from Memphis, okay. Amari Cooper's from Miami. I knew Amari Cooper from Miami. Um, so the reason why I came up with this discussion tonight was to let you guys know. Now, hey, listen to me. You guys can kill me if I'm 1,000% wrong. I'm okay with you not being born last time Miami won the national championship. I bet you was born the last time a brother got drugged behind that truck in Alabama, got drugged behind that truck and got killed. I bet you were born then. Stop talking to me about Alabama road ties. Stop talking to me about Alabama. As a matter of fact, I'm not even talking to you anymore until you learn some respect. Until you learn some respect. I'm not going to pull your wrench, but I'm not talking to you anymore until you learn some respect. Learn some respect, then I'll talk to you. I'm not talking to you anymore. Um, um, like I said, I wanted to get on here and discuss what I thought about, you know what I'm saying, the not the, well, some of it was rumors and a lot of it was facts. Um, but if you are hoping and wishing for a defensive coordinator change, a new one, I wouldn't, if I was you, I would not bet on it. Whether or not I think we need a new, all right, I typically give my opinion. I don't I don't think we need a new defensive coordinator. I think Manny Diaz needs to do his job and get better at his job. Rex Ryan wouldn't be perfect in my opinion because when was the last time Rex Ryan coached defense? It's a different day and age, bro. It is a different day and age. Rex Ryan is not used to coaching against these spread offenses, man. Roll Tide, I'm gonna let everybody attack you tonight because you being disrespectful. So it's open. They can attack you since you want to talk. They can. You want to troll? I'm gonna let the whole chat troll you. I'm not gonna tell the chat to not say nothing except for pussy. You can't say pussy. I'm not gonna let you say that. I'm not gonna let you say that. But you know. Y'all already know the realest hurricane channel in all of mankind is right here. Because I'm not going to lead you astray. I'm not gonna say Coach M. I'm not gonna say CMD for Coach Manny Diaz. I'm not gonna abbreviate the coaches' names. If I don't know the coaches' names, I'm gonna ask somebody. Um, what word on the street is Baker would be let go? And if Baker is let go, which I wouldn't doubt that, if I wouldn't doubt that solidifies Manny's going to be the head coach. Like I said, defense coordinator. You do not fire defensive coaches before you hire a defensive coordinator. Okay? I'll tell you, I'm just getting tired of him. I'm getting tired of him. I'm just getting tired of him. I had to remove his mod. I had to remove his mod. I had to remove it. Roll Tide, mod removed, man. I don't care how mad you get it. I can't deal with your negativity, bro. I can't deal with your negativity. Why don't you start a Roll Tide YouTube channel, and I'll come support you. I can't deal with your I'm not going to allow you to come over here and disrespect Miami fans. Now the next thing is you're going to be blocked. I'm not going to allow you to come over here and disrespect Miami fans. Hey, Caprice, come in. Chevy, that's my nephew. That's my nephew, Chevy Noel. Hey, Caprice, I'm about to put the stream key in the chat. Before I get off, I got 9 minutes. Bring your ass in the chat, man. You ain't going to do it anyway.
The mic's off. The mic's back on.
Hey, Google. Pause.
The mic's off.
Y'all see that quick dislike? That's how sensitive some people be. Like you don't let them have their way, and they get mad. We get look at Sally going, go dogs. We get people in the chat. You can root for your team, but you don't have to come over here and disrespect our team. This is a Miami channel. This is a Miami channel. Hey, Anthony, come back. Hey, Anthony, come back on the next show. I only got a few minutes left. Come back on the next show. I only got a few minutes left, man. I'm going to try to get a few more people in, or I'm going to cut it short. Where Charles at? Where Charles at? Where Charles at? Thank you. Thank you for letting me see that. Oh, my God. Thank you for letting me see that. Hey, Charles, here's the stream key right here, Charles. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. We might do 15, 20 more minutes. Whatever Charles want to do now. Well, Roll Tide, do me a favor. Go somewhere else and deal with that. We don't want to hear that over here. I'm going to tell you this here. One more Roll Tide, we're winning again, is going to be, you're going to have to go to other people's channel and talk that, because I'm going to block you. I'm just telling you. I'm gonna block you. I'm just like he's so negative. Like, oh my god. Hey Charles, I put the stream key in the chat. I put it in again. And if I'm about to call you behind, see if you got time. He might be trying to get in. Like I said, I mean that's the haters, bro. Like I said, we having a positive chat. You know what? We're gonna have to start blocking everybody who comes in here. Like everybody who comes in here with that negative energy, like Roll Tide. We're just gonna have to start blocking them because y'all see how negative the chat went. We went from having one dislike until Roll Tide started being a little Mitch. So if he comes back in the chat, just block him. If he come back in the chat, just block him. Every mod has the right to block him. Because I'm not going to deal with every mod has the right to block him. The chat was the vibe was so positive. Okay. All right. Charles said he's not coming in. Like he just came through. We'll set up something else though. Maiden day, Zoe, the chat is bumping. You getting off? Oh yeah, I'm getting off already. We'll come back another night because I have to eat dinner. I have to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I do have other obligations. I appreciate it though, man. I truly do. But I do have other obligations. I have to take care of a few things, and I have to get some things set up, man. And I want to let me see. I got my PayPal donations that came in. $20 donation. $20 donation from Edward again, and another $15 donation from Norman again. So we got $35 in donations. I truly appreciate on the PayPal. I truly appreciate that. And like I said, I didn't want to end it too fast. Hey, Hurricane Kilo. I mean, bro, I have things. All right. Y'all killing me. 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. That's it. 30 more minutes. Y'all asked for 30 more minutes. That's it, though. Well, I understand. I'm not asking you to stay quiet. But you listen. Don't block them yet. Don't block Roll Tide yet. Do not block Roll Tide. Do not block. You're not defending your team. You're coming over here talking. Listen, you're not bringing anything positive to the chat, Roll Tide. We all know that you're an Alabama fan. Okay, when you first started coming over here, there wasn't a problem. Nobody talked trash about Alabama. You made the first comment about Miami paying players. Okay? Nobody talked trash about Alabama. You did that. What's going on, Charles? Now I'm still live. I'm still live right now. Now people was waiting for you to come in. That's why I text you and told you because I'm having problems with sending it for some reason. Last night I tried to send it and then sent it to myself again, and I had an echo. That's why I let you know I was going live. And as soon as you're ready to come on, just say hi to everybody. Hold on, everybody want to hear. Everybody want to hear your voice. Don't put you on speakerphone. What's up, Charles?
Not much. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, everybody just wanted to hear your voice, man. We can come back. We can come back and talk. But that's why I let you know I was going live, and I told you as soon as you come in, I'll put the link in because last 2 times I tried to do it, I ended up having a bad echo. Everything went crazy.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, my phone was freezing up because, like I said, I'm still traveling or whatnot for work or whatnot. Now I need to start going in on my laptop. You know, it makes it easier. You know, for me to do it that way.
Yeah, that.
So I mean,
okay.
Go ahead.
You good?
So what y'all talking about, the coaching situation?
Yeah, we're talking about the coaching situation.
So yeah, supposedly I think they let go. Well, Mike Rumph is not no longer the defensive back coach or something.
They let Rumph go and they let what's his name go, Stroud.
Well, I mean, as far as the Rumph situation, I did put on Facebook. I said I'll come and help out.
Did y'all just hear that? Y'all heard breaking news right now. Charles Farm said he'll come and help out the defensive backs. Y'all just heard that over here.
I mean, the whole thing about it is, I met Mike. I've been down there with coaching defensive backs. I don't know what the situation is. I've seen different games, and you just don't give up different things like that as if you're in the secondary because you're supposed to be a unit, not only with your defense, but you're supposed to be so together. And I mean, he can't teach the kids, about taking angles and taking the right angles as far as tackling because he's not on the field doing that. So, they decided to make a change. But I don't know who they're going to come with. They're going to come with somebody that's more...
Hashtag Charles Farms. Hashtag Charles Farms, defensive back coach.
Because Mike has played when you're successful. Also, but it's just about the kids have to understand. Like I said, like the whole T-shirt, the whole line, attitude plus effort equals performance. So, you got to come in, you got to watch the film, you got to learn about tendencies about the other team. That way it helps you before the game starts. It's not all about athleticism. You got to be smart. You got to going into the game, you got to know different things. You just don't show up at the stadium because you think you can run this fast and jump this high, but everything is going to go your way. So,
let me answer somebody in the chat. Let me answer somebody in the chat real quick. Hey, Roll Tide, you asked me a question. How many players did Miami have to buy? And I said, we don't have to buy any players because Miami breeds players. I said, you can't name me players from Alabama. Alabama has to buy players. Like they had to buy Patrick Surtain. They had to pay his father in order for him to go to Alabama. It's a facts. So you did the attack first. I'm not going to continue to go back and forth with you. If you say something else, I'm going to block you. Go ahead, Charles.
I mean, Miami is a private school. We talked about that. Miami, first of all, don't have the money as far as Alabama. That's a state school. They have a lot more alumni. They have a lot of other people.
And there are no superstars coming out of Alabama besides Deontay Wilder. He a boxer.
Now, I will say they are very talented.
They're okay talented on the offensive line. Maybe a running back every 10 years.
But I mean, all I can say is they're looking good. So if nothing else, they play together as a team.
Yeah, because they got a bunch of Florida. They got a bunch of Florida and Georgia boys on them. I'm talking about high school football.
Also, their coach has been in the game for a long time, and I think he gets the best out of his players.
You keep saying Julio Jones. That's the only one. They got a whole bunch of Florida and Georgia boys on that team.
Oh, I didn't say all the players came from Alabama.
Oh, no, I'm talking somebody in the chat. I'm talking about somebody in the chat. You name Julio Jones. That's all you can name me. I can name you Amari Cooper from the county of Dade. Stop playing. Stop playing. Leave me alone.
I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, they made a couple of moves, like I said, on as far as the coaches and whatnot. But it's still the players play on the field, though. The players are the one at the end of the day. They're playing on the field.
Did he say Joe Namath? Oh my God! You gotta go back that far. You gonna go back that far? I'm just gonna say Charles Farms. He from Texas. Stop playing. No, I was explaining to him because it was a lot of rumors. There's a lot of rumors saying that we're gonna hire a defensive coordinator. And what I was saying to these guys is, if you're gonna hire a defensive coordinator, you're not going to fire the defensive staff until the new defensive coordinator comes in and interviews those guys. So when you see defensive coordinators getting fired by a head coach that's a defensive coordinator, defensive coaches, that means that he's doing the evaluating and he's probably going to take over play calling. I mean, do you play college and pro? Do you see that too often where if you're a defensive head coach or offensive head coach, when you fire position coaches and then you hire an offensive coordinator without allowing them to interview the position coaches, and then, typically they'll leave it alone, and whoever they hire, they'll let it go through that process.
You would think you would go through a process so you know exactly who you got, but I don't know. I don't necessarily know how it goes in the coaching game. I know some people hire different people that they've known throughout the years. So I don't know if you want to break it down and somebody hiring their homeboy. Well,
that's why I'm saying. That's why I say Manny is not going to hire anybody, because he's going to demote Blake Baker and he's going to take over play caller.
Well, we'll see if that really happens.
Hey, Roll Tide, I'm sorry. Roll Tide, I'm putting you in about a 5-minute timeout. Because I'm not talking to you anymore, man. I'm not talking to you. This is a Miami channel. You don't got nothing to say about Miami, then I don't want to hear it. Go ahead. And I'm talking to a 2-time national champion, a legend at Miami. The last thing I need to be talking about is Alabama. Okay.
I mean, they always necessarily want to get on, and I mean, Alabama, they've done great things, but I can thank Alabama because my first national championship, we beat Alabama in the Sugar Bowl.
Here we go. Like I said, I don't mind like coming over and talk, but today is just all about Miami coaching and what happened at Miami, and I just want to explain to people that typically if you're a defensive head coach and you fire defensive staff, that you're not going to hire a new defensive coordinator. You're firing defensive staff because you don't like what you see, and you're more than likely going to take over, and you're going to hire different defensive staff members to put in different positions, and you're going to call plays. In today's game, most head coaches call their offensive defense anyway.
I mean, it's not only that. I mean, it's somebody that you totally agree with, that you can work with.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, if you do hire a defensive coordinator, you have to be on the same page with it. I never had to worry about that because Jimmy was the head coach, but him and Coach Wannstedt, they were on the same page. All of them were on the same page.
And if you look at do I think he needs a better role on the staff? And I think Ed Reed is just fine. I like what Ed Reed is doing because his role on the staff is talking to these kids. I like what he's doing. But when you look at football, man, it's kind of difficult. But Manny he's afraid to hire someone. Like I said, I would like to see Philip Buchanan and Lamar Miller on the staff. The reason why he won't bring two guys like that on the staff, just like he won't bring you on the staff, is because now he's going to be defensive. He's afraid because he's going to be held accountable, and not by the media. But he's not going to want to walk through that tunnel and see. Can you imagine him walking through that tunnel and seeing you, Philip Buchanan, Lamar Thomas, and Ed Reed after we give up 50 points?
I don't know if he's going to be scared or if the players going to be scared.
I think he's going to be more scared. I thought I said Lamar Thomas.
The only reason why I say that, because it goes back to, you can call whatever you can call a base defense.
Oh, I agree with you.
But if people are running to the ball and tackling, effort. See, I used to hit Lamar. I might hit Bernard Clark in the back, and then you'd be like, Chuck, you get him in the back. I said, yeah, you better get him on the ground. You dealing with him on stat. But that's people running to the ball, though.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
See, because I really don't know. I've met Manny. I met the coach and everything like that. I mean, we haven't sat and talked and everything like that. I mean,
he's afraid to talk to you. Let's be real. He afraid to talk to any coach, any player, any former player. They won't even invite former players to the school unless it's for a photo op.
Okay, well,
I'm just being honest.
I don't know. All I can say is University of Texas, they won their bowl game, right? But they still fired their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
People can take it however they want to take it.
And that's what people say. Miami didn't have the money. They're finally spending the money on coaches. Miami got money to spend on coaches. Miami got plenty of money to spend on coaches. They could afford Alonzo last year. Alonzo didn't want the position that they was giving him. They had the money to pay him, but Manny Diaz and Blake James blocked it because they knew that they were going to have to show and improve.
Well, okay. If they don't improve, we'll see what happens.
I'm just talking about last year. They knew they would have to show it. Like that drumming we took to North Carolina, that whole coaching staff, players, they would have got reamed.
The only thing I can't understand is how you have a whole good year, and then the last few years, Miami tanks at the end of the season.
Alonzo wanted a dictator of football operations. I didn't want a dictator. I wanted somebody with a dick and some nuts. That's all. I didn't want a dictator. I wanted somebody. I wanted somebody. I wanted somebody. I'm gonna tell you like this here. Like you say, iron sharpens iron. Oh, they want iron sharpens iron. If Charles is great, he only can make me stronger.
It's that. I mean,
They open up the checkbook. AD open up the checkbook.
You would think you would want somebody that's gonna help. I mean, all I can say is that when we had Jerome Brown, we had Alonzo Highsmith, we had Michael Irvin, we had Toby Bang, we had Vinny Blades and different people on the sideline. It made us. We knew we had to perform. We had to play. And also during those times, those players. If he go out there and really talk with those defensive backs, he can sit down with a safety. He can help them as far as their technique. He can help them as far as how to read better.
And that's what people don't understand. Like, I don't want a dictator. I want somebody who's gonna make me better. I want somebody who's gonna make me better. Like, there is no way I'm concerned about you taking my job. I know you're making me better. You know what's gonna happen if you make me better? You're gonna get offered another coaching job, and I'm gonna keep my job.
You will, because sometimes coaches are not necessarily like that. I used to go back to my high school, and the coach would be looking at me funny, and I'd have to tell him, man, I don't want your job. But I will go out there, and the older coach would be like, Charles, yeah, go ahead. And I'll show them different things that can help them.
And I don't have a problem with Alonzo wanting full control of only the football aspect of it. Because who's more qualified to run the football aspect of it? Alonzo or Blake James? Blake James is a fundraiser, a booster. The problem was Manny Diaz was afraid that he would be held accountable. If you are, Charles, you're good at your job. I feel I'm one of the best welders in the world, and I got paperwork to prove it. So I don't care what welding supervisor or manager comes and asks me to do something. I'm not afraid of that because I know I can do it. Manny,
I just want to be better.
Exactly.
I just want to be better.
Manny doesn't want to be challenged.
But as a team makes a team better.
You're right.
Team of coaches and players.
Oh, you're right. But you know what they say, man. You have children. You have children. And you have children. It starts from the top. If the kids, this is a prime example. This is a prime example, Charles. The quarterback coach and offensive coordinator under Mark Richt was John Richt, who never called a play a day in his life. Nikoski Perry had more experience than John Richt. How can John Richt teach Nikoski Perry anything? Like, seriously. So if the kids are smarter than you, we have a problem. We have a problem.
Because if the players are playing, they're going to make you look better.
Yeah, I mean, but you have to be a leader. You cannot say, because the coaches are leaders, and the head coach is the leader of the chat. I appreciate that, Eric. The head coach is the leader of the chat. What's the definition of lead? Out in front, right? Lead by example, right? Can you be a leader if you have no followers?
I mean, that's a situation. I think some coaches, if you get to the point that if your players don't really respect you, they're not going to necessarily play as hard. They might play for as hard as they might play for a coach they totally respect.
Exactly. That's why y'all went balls out for the reason why y'all went balls out for Jimmy Johnson and even balls out for Dennis Erickson. And I'm going to say it. You ain't got to say it. The reason why y'all went balls out for Jimmy Johnson was the total respect. The reason why y'all went balls out for Dennis Erickson was a different level of respect because y'all told him to leave y'all defense alone. And he said, your wish is granted. And y'all respected that.
Because in a sense, what else is he gonna do?
I'm just saying.
We've had the number 1 and number 2 defense.
I agree with you, but
we do.
But you respected that, right? If he would have came in and changed up your whole defense in the beginning of the season, it would have been some problems.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? No matter what play call, y'all still would have been mad. Why the fuck did he change up our defense? He got us running a damn 3-5-3 zone. We ain't no 3-5-3 zone team.
But see, that's like a lot of people don't even know. You got to have the right athletes to run a 4-3 defense.
Yeah. So, I mean.
You got to have the right athletes. We had no problem doing with it. With Bernard Clark, Maurice Crum, and different players, and then Jesse Armstead, Darren Smith, Michael Bell. Because the linebackers, they going to come. They coming. Besides the defensive line, that was always solid. Always.
But you still, as a coach, when I coach defensive line, right? And this is from my experience. I'm going to give you my story. When I coached defensive line in high school, right? It was a wide receiver, right? That was good, that could not catch. That play, and he ended up going to Coastal Carolina, graduating, and he's an electrical engineer right now. He didn't go to the NFL. He went to Coastal Carolina, graduated, and was on a full football scholarship. And he thanks me to this day. He was 6'4", 175 pounds. And he could not catch to save. He could run right, but he couldn't catch. And I asked the coach one day, and he was in 10th grade. I said, Coach, and I was coaching JV and varsity. I said, Coach, can I have him and put him on defense? Can I have him put him on defensive line? He looked at me like, what? Put him where? He's 170 pounds. I said, can I have him put him on defensive line? Well, take him. Shit, he can't catch.
I mean, you gotta break that down. Also, we had some players that came in as wide receivers. Yeah. They ended up defensive back.
Yeah. So we worked with him for a couple games. By the end of the season, he had like 17 sacks. Coming off that first step was killing him. Next season, he learned how to rip and swim. Because he couldn't catch, he couldn't see the ball in, but he could damn sure attack that quarterback. And I seen that, and I was like, that's where you put a kid in the best position to win.
That's true, and the kid has a want to win.
Yeah,
because he wanted to work to do all of that.
He wanted to, but he just couldn't catch. Everybody can't catch.
Everybody can't catch it. Everybody don't want to go across that middle because I'm waiting.
Not just that, though. Hand-eye coordination is different, man.
That's true.
Hand-eye coordination is different, man. Everybody don't have hand-eye coordination.
That's true. I mean, but it's still going back to, if you want to put in an effort to make your hand-eye coordination better. And that maybe not being he was more comfortable and he liked playing on defense.
He loved it. But he didn't think he would. When I brought him over there, he was pouting. He was pouting. I said, listen, man, I see something in you here. And I stayed out to practice with him, and I worked with him, and I worked. Because I played outside linebacker and strong safety. So you know that's basically the same position. So I played with 2 hands in the dirt and 1 hand in the dirt. And backpedaling. And I seen that in him. We used to drop him back in pass coverage, and he intercept balls, not ball. Like, he was an all-around player. But he just didn't know it because nobody really none of the coaches took the time out with him. None of the coaches took the time out with him to say that.
I mean,
what else could he do? He could move. That's right. Well, he couldn't catch. What else could he do? Move great. He could move great. Great move. That's right, Hurricane Millie. Because he couldn't catch a cold. He couldn't have caught the coronavirus. In a room full of coronavirus people, he couldn't have caught it. He couldn't have caught it. Couldn't have caught it. But he can catch a quarterback. You know. Hey,
I am doing though. by him doing it, also, you know, you have to have a love for the game.
Yeah.
And everybody has to have a love for the game to be any type of successful in doing it.
And do you remember that high school? What was that high school footage that was put up probably about 10, 15 years ago of the high school Miami high school coach fighting the football player and the parent, and because the player mouthed off to the coach, and the coach said, "Boy, I will whoop your ass," and the boy, I'll beat your MFing ass, coach. And the young boy parents said, well, if you think you can whoop that coach, go whoop that coach. They fought. And it was a good fight. It was on YouTube. The boy fought. But that coach ended up beating his ass. And then they went back to playing.
But that's a different thing, too. You got parents now. You can't even talk funny to my
You right.
son.
You right. Oh, my God. You so right.
You know what I'm saying? So things have changed in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? And kids, are they going to take it right? Or they say, oh, he cussed me out, and then I want to go to the transfer portal. I don't know.
Everybody was on Jaron Williams. How much better he was than Nikoski. He transferred as soon as Derek King. As soon as Derek King came, he transferred. Nikoski played, and that playbook opened up. Give a damn. Nobody said. I keep saying it. That playbook opened up. It ain't never been that open all year until Perry came in the game.
They call different plays. I know that.
It opened up. Way different plays. They threw deep, short, slant, intermediates. That dude got an arm, bro. Cozy got an arm, bro. You know, hopefully, in my opinion, I think he's the starting quarterback going into next year. We'll see. But y'all asked me to do another 30. It is 7:57. Give me your final thoughts, and if we can do another show this week, we will. But I'm getting off at 8. I told him I'm not staying on late. I'm about to get on 2K21 and get me something to eat.
You gotta eat. You got to. Tomorrow you have another day, right?
Got another day, big bro. Hey, bro, you gotta put fuel in your body in order to be successful in that day. This is my brother. This is my brother. I love him to death. He motivates me to be great. He motivates me, man. Y'all don't understand. Like, he motivates me. If y'all have you can just look at the past 3 to 4 weeks since he's been coming on the show. Y'all can see the difference that he's made in my life. That's, it's two main reasons. Well, it's 3 reasons. He cares. He has more life experience. And he's a bona fide leader. And I'm an alpha male. So for me to be an alpha male and say that Charles can lead me, y'all ain't never heard me say nobody can lead me. Help me, yes. Me follow, no. I will follow Charles. I will follow Charles. I will play the background and follow him because he's a leader. And Ope got to come in when I'm about to get off, and I can't even hang up. God dang, Ope. Why Ope got to come in at 8 o'clock? Oh, my God. Charles, would you please curse out Ope, Charles? Would you please curse Ope out? I'm trying to get off the damn stream, and Ope coming in at 8 o'clock. I was going to be on to 7:30. Which one of y'all call Ope? Well, who called Ope? Somebody in the chat called Ope.
Hey, bro, I just came to say, hey, man, I wish you a good night.
I like to tell you, I just got off the highway, getting out of traffic, getting home safe. But I wanted to, I saw the text and I wanted to chime in on it. We help each other. I mean, that's what the whole team concept is.
But you lead.
It's different than you gotta have it. It's different things that you may learn from me, but I can learn from you, and I'm always willing to learn.
I think we've learned from each other, but I think you've led. You know what I'm saying? Because you can even ask Ope, Ope a leader too. Like I follow a lot of things that Ope say. I truly do. He'll tell you. But I have to have strong men in my corner. I have to have strong men in my corner who I can take a backseat to. Who I can take a backseat to. Because I'm too much of an alpha. So if you have a strong enough mentality to where I can take a backseat to you, there's nothing but respect. You have to be a true leader and a true man for me to do that. That's why I say that about you.
I mean, that's totally true. I mean, anytime, think about it, I saw him before I got to mine. Anytime I saw Benny Blade, and I respect the fact that he always said, and he tell people, I mean, we could be at the fishing tournament or whatever, say, Charles, the way we as a brotherhood, I don't know how it is now, as a brotherhood, we respect each other. Right, and he's going to introduce me to the guy that came in after me and started as a true freshman and everything like that. But I know Benny, whenever he's talking to me, I'm listening.
Benny almost beat me up. He gave me a hug, and I thought he broke my back. That dude's still strong.
Oh, I know.
Benny told me to sit my little bad ass down.
What I Benny told you?
My thing is, you can't break bad ass down. My whole thing is, I had guys that I went to a cigar bar yesterday, and he introduced me a lot of guys that I might have went to high school before me, and all of that. But one thing he did say, when he's been to different colleges all over, he said, I've never seen a stronger family or a brotherhood than I've seen at the University of Miami. I've seen a strong University of Miami, man, y'all stick together. And that's the key to winning, is sticking together.
You know what we're going to do, and we're going to make this happen? We're going to all get together, me, you, Benny Blades, and whoever else we can get to it. Whatever other hurry, and some of the 1219 family, we're going to sit down and do a live roundtable on YouTube and just be 100% real. I just want to hear you guys talk. Me and Ope just going to sit, Ope and Louisiana Kane, we just going to sit back and chill and listen. But I'm going to be asking questions and like a little Mitch in the channel just laughing and giggling.
Hey, Tom.
I mean, all I can say
he can't hear you because I got it on the headphones. I don't think he can hear you.
I mean, the thing about it is that I don't know if these young guys. I don't know if they understand. I think it's a different whole attitude to where I hurt when they lose.
See, this is why I want to have. This is why I want to. This is gonna be playing this summer. I don't care. Me and you getting together, and we gonna call. I got Benny number 2. We gonna call some people, and before the season start, we gonna sit down somewhere in Miami, and we gonna sit down and have a conversation just with some of the players and some of the people you want to, and y'all are gonna talk to these kids. Period. It's gonna happen.
It's so strong. You got to realize. Lamar Thomas said he would volunteer just to help out.
And I mentioned him yesterday. Hey, Charles, let me get up off here. I'm going to let Ope talk a little bit because if I don't eat, my back is going to touch my stomach. I'm about to die.
Well, yeah, of course it is. And your body going to be like, you put me through all this, and you ain't put if you don't put no gas in your car, what's going to happen?
I'm going to eat now. I told them I was going from 6:30 to 7:30. It's 8:03.
Well, see, a lot of people already ate. They sitting back.
Yeah, y'all greedy ass done ate already.
That's all right. They stomach already full. So
talking about Lonzo
they can't move.
Talking about Lonzo keep going. I'm about to keep going. All right, going straight to the kitchen. Hey, love you, bro. I'm gonna call you tomorrow, man. What time you off tomorrow?
At 5. I'm off at 5. Yeah.
I'm gonna call you.
It'll be 6 o'clock your time.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
Okay. All right. No problem.
All right.
All right. Much love, brother. God bless.
Oh, where you at? Come back, Oh, come back. Ope, come back. Let me put this back in the stream for Ope, so Ope can come back. I want to hear what Ope had to say. Come back, Ope, so we can go ahead and end this up real quick. Like, Ope, come back. Come back in, Ope. And then we out of here. I love it, man. I love it. So when you guys hear that Miami can't pay coaches and stuff like that, y'all see that's lies and stuff like that. And like I say, I'm be honest with you, man. I'm gonna give all the respect to all the Miami video makers, man, right now, man. Even Paul, because he working this year, man. The dude is putting in his work. He's
The
earning
mic's back on.
he's earning his stripes. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And he's giving you guys content, man. So you guys like and share and subscribe to his channel, man. At the same time, though, that doesn't mean I'm still not the greatest to do this. I give you your props, but ain't nobody, like I said, it's gonna be different levels to this shit. It's different levels. And I feel like I'm on a different level. And everybody kept asking me, well, when are you gonna bring the players on? Wait till they get a load of this year. That round table is gonna happen with Ope 74, Louisiana Kane, Hurricane, Harlem Hurricane Zoe, um, I would love to get OG out there. We're gonna sit back and go live and we're gonna talk. I thought Trevor, I thought you had a mod. I thought you was a mod, Trevor. My bad. I'm about to get off right now. Hey, Google, play. This some real shit. Sit back and talk shit. I'ma even walk shit. I'm that boy that talks shit. Represent this youth thing all day, every day, man. Hey, respect to all these hurricanes, man. Respect to all of my hurricane brethren. Respect to everybody that supports this channel. Not just that, man. If you are a player considering the University of Miami in the future, do not do what's best for me. Do not do what's best for 863. Do not do what's best for Trevor, Victoria, Hurricane Kilo. Do what's best for you and your family, bro. Do what's best for you and your family. Okay? Because that's who's going to ride with you all the way. Fans come and go. Your true family stay with you. So to all the recruits in the future, man, I hope you choose Miami. I truly do. I want you to choose Miami. But I want you to choose what's best for you and your family. Period, point blank, man. Real shit. Don't let these people out here on these YouTube channels and in these Facebook groups and on these Instagram channels, all these Twitter and shit. Don't let them make your decision for you. You sit down with your family and you make your decision. That's how you do this. Period, point blank. There's no other way to do it. That's it. Hurricane fans only love you when you choose them. That's the same as Alabama. That's the same as Georgia. That's the same as Florida State. The same as Florida. But I love you regardless because I want to see you succeed in life. De'Aaron King, I truly wish you the best, man. I hope you come back healthier than ever. And I want to see you go pro. I would be lying to you if I said I did not want to see Nikosi Perry start. I would be lying. But I'm not lying if you win a position. I want to see you succeed. To this coaching staff, to Thomas Stroud and Mike Rupp. I know you guys may not have been what we wanted you to be as coaches, but I can guarantee you, you guys are great men, and you will land on your feet. You will land on your feet one day. I thank you for blessing us. I thank you for giving us the opportunities to get to know you guys. And I truly thank you for coaching this team and coaching these kids. And I wish you nothing but the best in the future. Manny Diaz, I pray that you become a great coach. But I pray that you become even a better man. Because you can become a great coach without becoming a great man, and they will not follow you. I pray that you lead by example. I pray that you step out in the forefront and you lead by example. You take responsibility for what you do as a man, and you show these kids, and not just the kids, you show the coaches that you hired up under you what it takes. Rhett Lashley, all I pray you do is open up that motherfucking playbook like you did the last game of the season. That's all I pray you do, man. To all my Hurricane family, I love you guys so much. And I'm out.